This is for NDSCS Anatomy and Physiology Lab 1, summer 2023. This is a dissection of the eye. We have the posterior part of the eye. You can see right here in the center, that's the optical nerve. This more firm part on the side of the eye, that's called the sclera. Inside, on the posterior side of the eye, we have the dark part here, in kind of a metallic-y dark looking part. It's between the sclera and the retina. It's the choroid, and the iridescent part that you can see inside there, that's called the tapetum lucidum. It helps with reflecting light back into the retina to help with night vision. Kind of this yellowish material on the inside, right in here. That's the retina, where all the rods and the cones are found. In the center, right over here where it attaches onto the, right over in this part where it's attached on the back, that's where it's attached to the that's where it's attached to the optic nerve. Right on that spot where it attaches to the optic nerve, there's a blind spot right there. So right in that center spot where the optic nerve is attached, it's there's a blind spot. Inside this area as well, inside the retina, is the vitreous humor, this kind of gelatinous-y stuff right here. It fills up the cavity inside there, which would be called the vitreous body. On the anterior side of the vitreous body is where we then get to the area where the lens of the eye sits. The lens sits in a depression in the vitreous body called the hyaloid fossa. The lens here sits right in there, and it's connected to these ligaments around it that hold it in place. And helps to stretch the lens out to keep vision in focus. Those ligaments are called suspensory ligaments. In here you can see kind of this darker area. That's the iris. The hole right in the center is the pupil. The iris adjusts the size of the pupil to change how much light can enter into the eye. Here, flipping it over, you can see the other side of the pupil. Right here then, this is the cornea. It's the most anterior part of the eye. It sits right there in front of the pupil. It is a transparent covering that allows light into the eye. It's the outermost part of the eye, so it also keeps other foreign bodies out. With that, that is the anatomy of the eye.